Whoa, it's cold today, mind you. It's trying its best to snow. I've just come back from Paula's. It's snowing up there, like, quite deep, quite heavy. So before I crack on, I'm going to get this kettle on and warm up a bit. See you in a bit and all that kind of thing.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon? Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on. It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
Right, just while the kettle's boiling and it's starting to snow again, so I think I'll not be able to do much filming outside today, but what I will do is a little bit tidying up. I can't dig any of the ground over today, so I'll just do a bit pottering around, I think. As you notice here, my latest skip find. It's a roof off a conservatory. So what I'm going to do with these bits that aren't any good, because I have a plan which I'll show you later, but with the loose bits that aren't any good, like them shape, can't do anything with them. So I'm going to cut them up. I don't know if you can see it. I stand like this. So I'll cut them up and I'm going to patch up the greenhouse. Everything needs doing. The door is eventually going to be fixed. I've got a couple of panes missing out of this greenhouse here as well, so I'll get on with that as well. So before it does get too heavy and my camera breaks, I'll see you in a bit. Right, I'm doing some potting up here. I'm going to put some more onion sets in today. As you know, I started these ones off in a tray like this. But what I also do, if you can get any, use some cups. They're ideal. The onions can stay in there for as long as they need to. First of all, if you do use cups, I just use this compost for a little candle holder. And of course it would help if I had a lighter. Right, I've got my lighter. So like I say, quick easy little tip. Make holes in the bottom. Just dab it on there. Perfect. That's going to go on in the heat tray later on. In fact, I might make one of them Lord candles again. Get that running. I'm also going to get this rocket stove. Well, I'll try. I don't know if I've got any spare wood to burn, but I'll have a look. By the way, the compost I'm using is Westlands. The stuff that you get from Wilkinson's. Now this is just the multi-purpose compost. It's you know, it's not ideal. It's okay, it's okay for what I need anyway. But I've noticed it says with added John Innes. Now there's no such thing. That John Innes was a bloke who invented his own way of making compost, which is something like 1 part soil, 2 parts sand, and whatever, something else. You know, it's nothing to do. It's crazy how they use it. John Innes with added John Innes #1. Just look at any old gardening book, it'll tell you how to make John Innes. And it doesn't look like that. Anyway, I'm going through these onion sets now, checking for the best ones. And I'll just sink them in. That one's a bit mushy. Oh, I should get a little seat. I'm going to sow 20 here the day, and then another 20 in a couple of weeks, and then by that time the rest of the sets can just go straight outside. Well, I'm going to get on with this and not bore you. It's turned into a nice day, so I might get outside after all. So I'll crack on with this and I'll see you in a bit. But that's one way of keeping warm. That's another job that needed doing. Done. See you in a bit. That's better. Well, it's going to be to our time now, I think. Before it gets too dark, I'll show you around. Been quite busy today. It's been a funny old day for weather, like. 1 minute it's sunny and blue sky, the next minute it's snowing, hailstones and everything. But it didn't stop us. I managed to get tidied up. I've tidied this corner up here, look at that. You've never seen it that tidy before. All the rhubarb's coming up there. And hopefully soon the flowers will start growing all the way along here. All the way around here. Nice spread of flowers. So that should be good. It's looking a lot tidier around here now. Look, first sign of spring. Frog spawn, folks. Frog spawn. So it's all starting. This rose is starting to shoot off now. I've had a tidy along this edge here. Look at that nice little rays of sunshine coming through. The blue tits have been all over this tree the day, like I got quite a good bit of footage. But like I say, I'll continue. I'll shade you from the sun. I've chopped back all the brambles all the way along the edge there. There was quite a few. In fact, there's the pile there. I'll just let that dry down a bit and then I'll stick it on the fire pile. Mostly done round here. I've got an idea for that plastic here, look, by the way. Make a little sort of cold frame sort of thing. I've just put it up temporary for now, like. Ray progress. You can see from there, it's got all the wood chips round now, and the frame's done. Looks like he's ready to put the sides in that up next. So that'll probably be done by the next time I make a video. Now look at this, I've had a tidy up round here as well. What's bloody going on? All the way around here, tidied up. Right, a little place for me wheelbarrow. And I've got one of them water butts. And that pump attaches to that. I just need to fill it up. It's spot on. Now this bit here was, see where this fence is here? That's where that's the size of my garden. That's the width from this fence here to the other side. But like I was explaining on the last video, this apple tree was a bit of a hindrance. So this is where my fence originally was. Because we used to get a load of rabbit problems, I dug down this corrugated iron. That's 2 foot down into the ground, all the way along. Well, that's my original, where I used to work from, till the council made these into double gardens. And I wanted to keep the tree. So this guy next door to me has a bright idea of using weed killer every year. Now, one year I put some comfrey down here. I thought that's just a bit spare land, I'll just grow comfrey there. It grew. Next thing I know, it was dead. He had put his weed killer on. So this now is dead ground, which means I'll just get out of there. I'll probably make a compost bin area down there, because like I say, Knacker Ned there's put weed killer down and it's knackered the soil. Thanks a lot. Look at that, some snowdrops. Oh, very nice. Aye, tidy. It's looking good, folks, it's looking good. Be back in a sec. Right, carry on with it quickly. I've got some tyres here, I'm going to put some potatoes in. Some spare ones later on in the year. I tidied up round here as well. Some of you haven't seen this, but it's me cold frame. A car boot cold frame. Works a treat. I get perfect access for there, for the tap. Spot on. I've had to tidy up in here as well. I have been busy today, folks. I have been busy. There's nothing in here. I need to sort out these pots, see what's what. There's a chrysanthemum. The cuttings are starting to come off there, so I'll have to take them off. But that's about it in here. I'll go down to the other greenhouse. Tidied this bit up. I just need all this burnt. That'll take a day, and that'll be nice and clear again. This bit round here, there's me commode. Oh, there's note in there, man. I was only joking. That's me rotavator, me hand rotavator. You'll be seeing us using that in a couple of months' time. Excuse me. Get through here. I have fixed the door, look. Sort of. It's all got glass in now. I just have to use this bit of wood here to keep it shut. Now it's hard to do this with one hand, so bear with us. Right, it's done. I'm in. I've had this. The candle's still burning there, you can see. And that's hot. That is hot. So, in fact, I've got a temperature gauge here. That is, I would say, 6 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Which isn't too bad. So, I've sown some leeks today and some onion seeds, because they were them giant ones I want to try this year again. My onion sets. I've put some cabbage in. These are primo. Just a dozen for now. I've started off some flower seeds, cosmos. 2 different sorts of cosmos and some nasturtiums. And just out of curiosity, because I've never tried this before, but you know, I don't know. I've put some peas in there, see what happens. These onions, I'm just going to use this one as the guide. Look, it's they're all starting to root there nicely now, like. So I'm pleased with that. There isn't much else to do here now, so I'll wrap it up and I'll see you in the shed in 5 minutes. One last cuppa before I go. Here's me potatoes that I got from Newburn Allotment shop. That's the Picasso ones. Now the chits, they've just started to come. Now that's what I want, you know. I'm not putting these potatoes in for a long time yet. So I don't want massive chits. These are the Charlotte ones. Like I say, they're just starting to chit on there now, which is ideal. Ideal for in the northeast. These ones under here, the rooster ones, the Apache ones, still doing fine. And there's kestrel under there. There's me pots. Oh, look at this one I found. Now look at this. Wow. You don't see pots like that usually, do you? Hand painted, it says on the bottom here. Hand painted by Jan Jessup. I wonder who that is. Looks like grapes to me. But that's about it there. These are all the broken ones. Oh, before I forget, this here is potash. It's from the fire over there. It's all it is just burnt wood and paper and stuff. Now the way you've got to keep it dry if you want to use it as potash for the garden, you've got to keep it dry, white, like that. It's no good. It's no good when it's damp, but you know, it's got to be white like that. And the reason I've got that out is because my garlic, and thank you to UK Here We Grow, if that's what that is what it's called anyway. Brian Bonds, no, who was it? Marina. I seen your little tip about garlic, and now's about the time to put some potash round there, so that's what I've did. So I'm going to sit in this chair for a bit and have me cuppa. In fact, I might just sit outside for a bit and have me cuppa. See how it goes. Anyway, look at this. I keep showing you things, I keep forgetting to show you things. That's an old baby gas mask from the war. That's been here since probably the war, because these allotments used to be used for air raid shelters. This is a piece of one here, an old air raid shelter. So that gas mask thing's probably been here since then. It was just lying around. It's amazing what you find when you dig up loads of stuff that's been there for about 20 years. Oh, there's a nice little bird in the tree there. I'll see if I can get that before I go and sit down. Season 5. It's safe, huh? Spot on. Nice cuppa to finish the day. So folks, that's it. I've had enough now, so I'm just going to sit back and watch the sunset on this beautiful winter's night. It's 5:45 now. It's still quite late, which is quite good, because that means spring is on its way. It's also Mother's Day today as well, so happy Mother's Day, Mum. Like I say, that's it folks, till the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and everything like that. A big thank you to all my new subscribers since the last video. I've made about 50, so hello and welcome to Dave's Allotment. Get the kettle on. Aye, that's it. I'm gonna go. Annie's in the house. It was too cold for her this morning when I come over, so she's best off there. I'll take her for a little walk though, and get me tea and start editing this video. So I'll sit back here and relax. See you in a bit.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon? Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on.